So looks like SBF is actually in jail now, and you might be thinking to yourself, didn't he already get arrested? And yeah, he did originally, the long time ago when FTX collapsed and all that stuff was going down. He got arrested, but he paid his bail back then. It was like $250 million bail, and now he's actually, done a bunch of kind of shady stuff that the judge didn't like, and he's now getting sent off to jail where he will sit and wait until his trial. I think there's still a chance that his lawyers can appeal this and do whatever, but from what he's done, it's not looking likely that, the judge is very happy or that anyone's going to be happy with allowing him to keep doing what he was already doing, which was committing even more crimes. So he obviously was originally out on bail. He had to stay at his parents' house as he waited his trial. So that's what his original stipulations. He was at his parents' house. He could not have any access to the internet or only access to certain websites or certain places, I think, for preparation of his trial. Wasn't allowed to have a laptop or a phone or do anything. And I think even with that, he still figured out how to rug pull a crypto coin somewhere on Coinbase's thing. The rumor is that it's him, which, if he figured that out, I mean, I guess, that's insane. If he figured out a way to rug pull another hundreds of $1 million coin, this guy is on a different level. But he overplayed his hand and now seems to be suffering from that, where he is going to actually be in jail, where he's not going to, have all the luxuries that he originally had in his parents' basement. But now he's at least he gets a laptop to access certain websites to prepare for his trial. But see, this is something from the judge saying he's gone up to the line over and over again, and I'm going to revoke bail. That was, him talking about what SBF is doing, which what he did, he was like tampering with witnesses. It was doing a bunch of stuff. You can see even more from the judge saying the defendant's speech is not protected if it is to bring about a crime. Said he had concluded that Mr. Bankman-Fried's communication with the media and a separate attempt to contact a former FTX employee were intended to intimidate or also to influence witnesses in the case. So you can see that's the big thing that SBF apparently did, was try to witness tamper. That's what got him into his jail cell now. And apparently it was someone from FTX. I know he was like releasing diary things or stuff from his ex-girlfriend Caroline, who is probably going to flip against him and bring a bunch of stuff against him so that she gets a better sentence and actually throw him under the bus, which obviously he's not too happy about all that. But this is the big problem that's going on, that he was trying to influence or threaten these witnesses to get them to come on his side so that he wouldn't have such a bad kind of sentence, because he knows Caroline and someone else, I forget another guy's name, but someone else also flipped against him and is going against him and working with the government to give facts to them and tell them what was going on. And he's the scapegoat, or not a scapegoat, but he's being thrown under the bus. He's just not happy about it, which makes sense, right? Being thrown under the bus isn't going to be a very fun thing. But his original bail was, you can see here, that the Judge Kaplan ordered SBF to submit to tighter bail requirements that restricted which websites he could use and prevent him from communicating with former FTX employees. Visitors to his parents' house were prohibited from taking phones or computers inside. So it was pretty serious, right? They were taking extra measures. You weren't allowed to even bring in your phone from the outside because SBF might be able to use it then. So somehow he still figured out how to apparently rug pull a crypto coin, which I think is insane, right? He had no computer, no phone, strict things. They didn't allow anything to get to him, and he still figured out how to do something. And I don't know, people are still going crazy about I think it was a bald coin. So I don't know. It's insane, that story alone, but also this, that SBF, he got too confident. He thought he was, untouchable. I'm sure running a bigger than Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme and not getting caught for so long, gives you false confidence. And then at some point, the whole thing came collapsing down. Now he trying to get out from under this. which he just can't do. And the biggest mistake, or I guess the step that he thought was next, is to threaten witnesses and tell them to come join his side. And that didn't work out for him. Now he's going to be sitting in jail waiting for his trial. And someone put together a pretty good TLDR here of what's going on with SBF and this bail stuff. We can see this list here saying starts harassing witnesses and then using Signal with disappearing messages, would mandate other people use disappearing messages because nothing good can come from not disappearing messages, use a VPN to hide his internet activity, shared Caroline Ellison's personal diary as the media strategy, leaked information to the New York Times, not producing original documents with original metadata, could be lying about Caroline's Google Docs as we suspected. They claim Sam was slightly more subtle than a mobster and then intimidating FTX US general counsel. That's where we got the judge saying, he goes right up to the line and pulling this and saying, his bail's no good, revoking the bail, and SBF is going to jail now. No bail for him. It's all jail now. So he's not going to be the greatest guy in jail either, because obviously we know Sam, he's not the, this like big kind of strong guy who's going to go in there and have no problems. Someone actually tweeted this too. This is an old video of him on TikTok that, I don't know, he posted when he was one of the biggest guys in the world and everyone was praising him, and this is what he posted, and this right here says this man is not built for jail. I know that might be his sneaky ad for whatever that book thing is, but obviously he's not this huge kind of strong guy who's doesn't have to worry and no one's gonna mess with. But again, he's obviously massively rich, has a ton of money, and some of the best lawyers in the world. So maybe he'll be in a private thing, right? That seems to happen with a lot of celebrities, that they go into like private cells or the like Hamptons versions of the jails. So all in all, he probably won't have anything to worry about. He'll probably have his own private thing, and it'll be better than what everybody lives on every single day. So, but SBF is in jail. It's kind of funny to see that, and obviously he's still waiting for this trial. Feels like FTX collapsed like decades ago, and this is still going on for some reason. But I guess we wait for the trial, wait for everything to happen, and I don't know how FTX can get out of everything, but there's definitely a chance that he does, and in that chance, it would be insane if he gets away with everything. But I don't think that that's gonna happen. I think he's got way too much evidence against him to get away with it. That's gonna do it for this video. As always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next